Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family. Today we got a mystery model 2021 release 3, and if you don't know, this is how you figure out what car it is. This is P32-10 or 02. So this is the number 2 car, and if you look on the box, and sometimes on the back they would have all the cars on here pictured, but if you looked on the box it would show you what car number 2 was. Sometimes it's a mystery car that just has a mystery symbol, so that one's always a mystery, but that's only the number 1. The number 2 would have been pictured, and this is the Skyline. So, it is a casting I tried to collect from Hot Wheels. I did not have this variation. Man, we get rear detail with the license plate. Heck yeah, Hot Wheels. Usually they are really lacking on the freaking detail on these mystery cars. And for the price that some of them go for, it's kind of disappointing when you get it finally. And of course you get a sticker with these, and this is a Nissan Skyline RS KDR30, but I like how it's a Hot Wheels sticker. First time, it's usually a crummy picture of the car, so that's the first time I got a Hot Wheels sticker with one. That's pretty cool. I like that. Hot Wheels sticker, it looks good anywhere, right? Put that on your car window, put it on your toolbox, put it on your hard hat at work. So I got out my jammer with my other Skylines in here. So we'll take a look at my other Skylines. Next one, I think is, no, it's different. This one has lensed headlights. You know what? Did they change the, nope. This is it right here. Alright. So, I got a few variations of it here. Got this one in white, which I don't remember the release of this. I almost feel like it was a mystery car. This Skyline I know was a mystery car, but this is a different Skyline than what we're looking at right now. So we'll go through these ones first, and maybe I'll show some of these other Skylines I got. So we got another R30 here in white, and this one was a mainline, and I think this was a new casting for maybe 2020, 2021. Then that white one had a couple color variations, 4 color variations to be exact. And I think this was a first release of it. So we got this gray variation. And then we got my favorite, this red variation, just because it reminds me of my favorite paint theme, just without all the graphics. So it looks like my favorite paint scheme in a Skyline, just without all the racing graphics all over it. Sponsorships. And then, of course, they had to release it in a Z-Mac the first year. So that's the fourth variation of it, and the last variation of this casting I have. So I'm sure you guys want to see some more Skylines. So since this is only 5 minutes in, we'll go ahead and show some more. The next release is one of my favorite Skyline releases. And somebody's going to have to help me out because it does not say on the bottom, but I think it's R32. Yeah, none of these have the car on the bottom. Huh. So somebody will have to help me out in the comments, tell me which Skyline casting this is. I need something else that I can do research on while I'm making videos, because while I'm in the middle of making a video, I can't stop my video recording to do any research. But none of these say anything on the bottom. But we have another black release of it. And probably my favorite release of it here. This one's a car culture release. Very heavy casting. Of course, with real riders. And we got a really cool mainline release. Thought this came out in red too. It's kind of weird. Thought for sure that came out in red. I know if it did, I'd have it. Comment down below if that one came out in red and I'm missing a color variation of it. I don't understand why it's not here. But then we have this one with the camo. And we have this one, I think was a mystery car last year in gold. I think that's why it says the number 2 on it. Just like how this mystery car has a number 2 on it. Now this one just says Nissan Skyline. I don't know if this is R32, R33. This is definitely probably my favorite Skyline casting from Hot Wheels. And we have quite a few variations of it. Although I know I'm missing a lot of them too. But we'll start out with the gold. And one of my favorite mainline releases of it, but man, it's really hard to decide. Because I love this release. Really, really love it. But this release was a super treasure hunt that I do not have, that I absolutely love that release of it too. I mean, they both are absolutely amazing releases, and then they did it in my favorite paint scheme. Like, are you kidding me, Hot Wheels? Now, the Mountain Racers or the Mountain Drifters that are out now has 2 Skylines in it I definitely need. I would love to get the whole set. And it seems impossible to get, and people are asking crazy freaking money for them. So Man, what a freaking trio we got there, buddy. I tell ya. Freaking Hot Wheels just kills it with these Skylines. This one in the satin green. Then we got a blue one. Then this one had a silver variation, which this one is in a little bit like played with condition. It's not absolutely mint, but good enough for a placeholder in my jammer until I get a perfect one. This yellow variation, which all the other ones have a plastic spoiler or fin. That's the only one so far with the metal one. And then this beautiful, beautiful burgundy release of it. And this one I think is hard to find. That one might possibly came from like some Japanese release or something. I don't know. It might have been a mainline release. I can't remember. Way too many cars to try and remember where they came from or what releases are from. Absolutely beautiful paint job on this. Love how it says Skyline on the back. Freaking awesome. Well, we're 12 minutes in. I know if I'd ask you guys if you want me to flip this over and continue on, you tell me yes. So you can look at this Skyline. I think this is a Laureate or something. While I flip it over. And this side we're going to go through a little bit quicker. So got a main line here. This is an older one where it had the plastic spoiler. Then they started putting a metal one on it. That might be the only variation I have that has a plastic one, it looks like. Yep, all the rest have the metal. So quite a few variations of this one go through. Another blue. Then we got the color variation for that one in red. And then this one is from that Japanese release I was telling you about. I forget what it's called. But this one has a freaking awesome satin hood. And like a burgundy paint job. Just beautiful car. Love these Skylines. And the next one was a super treasure hunt a few years ago. In a really awesome green color. Then one of the coolest mainline releases of it. I do have the Super of this. I'm not going to get it down right now. And I know the Super of this sells for crazy money now. But man, it's such a beautiful car. And it looks amazing in Spectre Flame. Got the Speed Hunters, Cato House. I mean, this car got it all going on. I absolutely love it. And of course, the most iconic one we have is gonna be the Fast and Furious. And I got two variations of it. Besides the wheels, I don't see anything different. One definitely has bigger tail lights, but I don't think that was intentional. Slightly different color paint too. One's slightly darker than the other, which you can see on camera. And of course, they've released that one more than just them 2 times. I tried to keep all my Fast and Furious cars with real riders up in one of my displays over there. So you can see I have another variation there. I think that was a Hot Wheels ID, which they quit making and the price of them went up like nuts. That one just looks cool. And then this one has opening doors. It's a Tamika Limited. The cars do have shocks. And like you already seen, opening doors, lens headlights, decent detail on the interior, rear lens tail lights, and good detail on the rear. And like the purple one, we got another one. Like this purple one here. Got this one in black with real riders. And then they also released it in yellow. And I think this one's R34. Yes, it is. I think all the other ones I was shown was R34s. Of course, this is a retro entertainment release. It came with the real riders. At one time, this was selling for $45, $55. I think it's really come down on price since then. We have another release here with real riders. And this came out in the box set, where all the Nissan Skylines were all white. And we got a few R32s. Another one in white. Awesome rear detail. And we got one in blue. All these have rear detail not all of them have front detail. Must be in the contract, they have to do their iconic round tail lights. And we have this one, another one with real riders. Then the next one's another white one that came out with a box set. The Skyline Garage box set. And we have another release of it with real riders. And this one might have came in the car haulers. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think this one came out in car haulers. Which I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Got a red main line. Then the next two I really like. Just because I like the clean look of them. We have this blue one. And this purple one. And let me know down in the comments if I'm missing one of these color variations of this. And then we have the last car here. It's going to be another one from the Nissan Skyline set. So I know I went through these cars a lot quicker than normal, but wanted to get through both sides of my Skyline jammer here, which we did achieve. We did make it through both sides of this jammer. So a little recap here. Let me know if there's any I'm missing. I know there's a bunch. It is so hard to try and get all these. And if I have any that are in a Golf or a Falcon or anything like that paint scheme, which I already know I do, they're over on my shelf. And I did not get them out. Only showed you guys the ones that were in my jammer. Show the other side in a quick recap. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know which one was your favorite Skyline to collect. And have an awesome day. Yes, I know I did not show that one. That's a Jada. And I just really love the satin black and gold. And it kind of just lives there in the jammer. So. Thanks for watching. And have an awesome day. Again.